welcome back to Bin and Gin.
This is the start?
Huh?
This is how we start the vlog?
Well, I might do the intro once more. Hi everyone, this video will be all about celebrating Gigi, yes, me. In the first part of this video, you will see Vincent taking me out for my birthday dinner at Främmat. Since my birthday is on a weekday, Vincent decided to celebrate me throughout the whole week. So keep on watching if you want to see more food, activities, and sunshine. We
went to Främmat. They have a menu which is on paper, and then they have the blackboard with like more dishes.
And they changed their menu. But we started off with...
We started off with one oyster each. It said oyster with leche de tigre. It wasn't like regular leche de tigre. In my head I was thinking ceviche. Wow. Because that's what leche de tigre is. Like, it was kind of citrusy. It was pink, so...
And it tasted fruity.
Yeah, it tasted fruity, so we asked what it was, and it was Hallenbergy.
It was raspberry.
Raspberry.
But it's very unique. I've never tried something like that before.
Yeah, I never had a ceviche type of dish with a fruit, basically.
For the second appetizer, we got one each, and it was the fried chicken skin, and then it had a cream, which was chicken, based on chicken, and then it was topped off with caviar.
That was really good. And it tasted like chicharron. So if you tried fried pork skin, it kind of tastes like that, but it wasn't pork, it was chicken.
Yeah, very airy, like it's so crisp, so when you put it in your mouth and crunch, it's almost like melting a bit.
But that was really good. Like it started off really good. So after that we got a pea type of thing.
Yeah, it was peas with like some kind of cream, oils, pesto, peas, cream kind of thing.
Yeah,
as you can see.
With Parmesan and that type of stuff. So that was really good as well. And like you don't really think something with peas is gonna taste as good as it did, and it was really good. It was really tasty, just like something different from what you used to have. And then we got like farsi. I think that's what it's
I guess.
called.
I mean, farsi, dolma.
It's red pepper stuffed octopus. Yeah.
So they chopped it. It was like minced octopus.
One comment I have with this one was that it lacked a little bit of salt.
Yeah. And then after that we got
The duck.
Yeah. And that one we really liked.
The duck was really good.
The duck and the chicken skin is like, you know, next to each other on the level.
It was like duck, it was mango leaves.
And then we got the last main dish, which was
red fish. Similar fish as salmon, but it wasn't a salmon. In Swedish we call it röding.
It was with potatoes and spinach, had like a creamy sauce there as well. But we felt like that was
too basic.
Classic Swedish husmanskost.
It was really good. Like it was good, just not something that I haven't tried.
But I, who don't really eat a lot of that type of food, I would say it was the least favorite. Well, dessert was the least favorite.
And then it was the dessert, right? The macaron, which didn't look like a macaron. It did kinda taste like macaron, but then it also tastes like a meringue.
Like it doesn't sound bad, but it's just the overall execution of it.
Cracked a little bit, and from a French chef, pastry chef standpoint, I'm not that type of chef, but I'm just saying, if I was a French chef, if I was in a like another dimension, in a multiverse dimension, if I was French and a pastry chef, and if I made that macaron, I would never serve it. I would take it back. Yeah,
but you're not.
But I'm not.
But you have eaten a lot of macarons.
I've eaten macarons. I've made macarons by myself.
I feel like that's still very valid. It was supposed to be basil cream inside.
But it was like a normal whipped cream, and then they had like apricot.
But I actually think what she meant is the apricot, because it has piece of basil.
Basils, yeah.
So it was an apricot basil cream, and on the side was just whipped cream, because I tried that and that tasted like the Arlas whipped cream.
Yeah, so it's just a regular whipped cream, and then the apricot with the basil like puree type of thing wasn't really matching well together.
I haven't eaten that many, but it was at the end of the list of the things I've tried.
Yeah.
And I tried the airport macarons that we got on the flight, and those were delicious.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
What was that?
On the way
KLM.
home. Yeah, KLM.
No.
KLM's.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it from them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Their
KLM.
macarons were good. And we got those for free. But we've had our fair share. We did a little rating over the bing, 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 bing.
Yeah. For the food, and overall it got like a
7.9. It was a 8.2 until we got the dessert. So our rating is that we just put up something out of 10 and then we just summarize those points and then divide it. We just get the average.
from all the dishes.
You know, it's teamwork, unfortunate.
I would say that restaurant is an 8 and I will go back.
Yeah.
Definitely.
See
Bye.
ya. Bye. Huh? Wrong way?
Yeah. Good start.
But
So apparently I drove the wrong way, which is weird because I thought I knew where it was. Apparently I don't. I don't know my city.
we listen and we don't judge. We are going to
Grand Hotel Saltsjöbaden.
Saltsjöbaden. It looks super nice. I'm seeing the pictures, the outside, and it looks like a little castle vibe.
Your birthday week celebration.
Right. OMG.
Your birthday was 2 days ago.
Yes.
But today we're going to the hotel. They have a spa, they have an indoor pool, outdoor pool, all the tranquil stuff. So that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna have dinner there, maybe some spa, chill, relax, and then tomorrow we're gonna drive to Uppsala for silver jewelry and DIY class. So we have 4 hours to make our own jewelry.
Yes. And for that place, we already sent in what type of like design that we want to make.
And this is what we sent. And this is the final result.
You like the result? Okay, here's the link to the place. And these are the prices.
You're gonna tag along and see what we eat, what we do.
How to spend a weekend in Stockholm. Birthday edition.
Spa edition.
Spa edition.
Silver jewelry edition.
Food, spa, and jewelry. My kind of vibe.
And then after silver thing, we're gonna go to an event of a friend of mine who owns a restaurant, a Vietnamese restaurant. The restaurant is called Cong, and they serve Vietnamese street food and drinks, basically. So it's a pop-in bar place.
But yeah, we'll show you everything. Okay, peace out. Look at this! Look at this!
Yeah, it looks royal. It looks cool.
So beautiful. Mashallah. You did a really good choice,
Yeah.
Mr. Wong.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it. This is royal.
Yeah.
I should be wearing a ball gown.
Yeah. Why you're not wearing a ball gown?
Yeah, I don't know.
Niggas want me to get ratchet. Niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on all the time cashes. Aren't you like Bob Saget? So pretty I can't pass it.
Oh yeah, we have a
Even every nigga know fast. I don't care but you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julia Styles, ain't no last dance. We pass it.
So let's go through the hotel. What we thought about it. We came around
6:30 maybe?
Yeah, 6:30. Oh, we were there earlier, but the hotel did not provide any toothbrushes or toothpaste, so we had to leave, go buy some stuff. Yeah, the first thing we did was explore the hotel, and we noticed there was a lot of renovations going on. The outside part where you could like sit was not open because they were renovating.
So we went to reception. We went up to the room. There's no toothbrush. So we went to the reception, asked for a toothbrush. She only had one by the reception. She went back to the back office, came back with 2 after like 5 minutes. And then she was like, oh, this is gonna cost you 25 each. So then we were like, what do you mean? She framed it in a way that it sounded like, this can cost you 25 each if you wanted to the room. So then I was confused. Is it like 25 each with delivery to the room, or can I just grab it here for free? Apparently it was 25 each. And then we were like, do you have toothpaste? She was like, no, we don't have toothpaste. So then we were like, what are we gonna do with the toothbrushes without toothpaste?
Yeah.
So instead of like grabbing it from the hotel, we went to get groceries.
And then we also asked, okay, do you have slippers? Because there was no slippers in the bedroom. And also there was no bathrobes, but our plan was to go to the spa the next day. So we just assumed then, okay, well, the bathrobes are going to be at the spa. So she put the shoes in our room on the bed.
Yeah.
Bing! You see? I don't know, for me, I'm just like, why are you putting shoes on the bed? But anyways.
It's kind of disgusting because I don't really think they are washing the slippers. I mean, maybe like a quick wash.
Yeah, but even if they clean it, I just feel like the look-wise, I don't like seeing shoes on the bed.
If it's the one-time use type of slippers
in a plastic
then I get it.
If they're not coming in a plastic, like these are new, they're wrapped in plastic or something, then it's okay to have them on the bed. But if it's like we use shoes, even if they're washed, I do not want to see them on the bed. It just doesn't look right. Yeah, I think the only thing about this place is that it was a bummer that it was renovating, like they were renovating the place.
Yeah.
But very nice, like exciting to see how it will look like when they're finished with everything.
Okay, before we head out,
I'm gonna eat one of these. I love Dave & John's.
Dave & John's dates with cinnamon. It's a cinnamon bun flavor. Yeah, it smells like cinnamon bun.
It smells like Christmas.
Look at this.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It looks weird. It looks like, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
Tastes very buttery. A lot of butter. It tastes like a cinnamon bun. It doesn't beat the chocolate one. But it's good. I think it's good. Yeah.
But
no added sugar.
Yeah, no sugar, dates, and flavor. I don't know how to do it, but they do it.
Crazy. Like they do such a good job with these. I'll have one more. You want one more? Yeah, they're Gina proof.
Dinner.
The food was good. So we got one set and then we added an extra dessert and an extra main dish. And that was perfect. One glass of red wine each.
So for starters, we got a white asparagus. It was pickled asparagus, and then the sauce was kind of sour as well. Maybe it was from the juice from the asparagus pickle. Like it was really good. Like the whole dish was good. I would say my issue with that dish was that it was too sour. The asparagus was pickled. They had pickled cucumber. The sauce was pickled. Usually, if you have something sour, you want something bitter or savory or like spicy to break that sourness. I think that's what was missing.
And then for the main dish, we got the steak. And just one thing, they did not ask us how we wanted our meat, and we didn't really think about saying it. So we got it
medium well done, like almost well done.
And that also came with some kind of sauerkraut, and then it had some dragon pesto puree, and then like a wine sauce-ish, like a meat sauce. And then also it came with like one potato, as you can see in the picture. It's like a fried potato, and I think they made it by boiling potatoes, mashing it with butter, putting maybe like cornstarch, because it was like so moist inside, but also like sticky. It looked like a mochi, so I really like that. And then for dessert, we got the crème brûlée, and that one was with cardamom. And then for the other dessert, it was a coconut ice cream with like cookie crumbs, coconut flakes, and then it had like some kind of fruity jam on the side. Okay.
For dinner
was kind of weird.
So here's the thing about this hotel. They're about to renovate this whole hotel. So I think everyone there that's working, they like kind of know they're not gonna have a job like from September on. So I don't know if that's why people are so weird. The service there is like, they don't say hi, they don't ask you stuff, you have to ask them. So like when you go to the restaurant, they're not saying, do you have a booking for 2 when they see you? that we're obviously two persons walking in, but they were like looking at us, and we looked at him, and then we were like, hi, table for two, and do you have it? And then he was like, do you have a booking? I'm like, no. And then he was like, okay, here.
I mean, you guys know, you enter a place and you're standing where the host is. They should say, hello, welcome to blah, 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 blah. Are we 2 people today or more? Okay, do you have a booking? No, that's fine. We have a table for you. Come over here and sit down here. What do you want to start with? Bubble or still water? That's how it should go. But no, we sat down. Nobody came for a while.
Yeah.
And then later a lady came. She's like, oh, you guys haven't gotten any water. I'm like, yeah, no. She's like, oh, you. And then she asked us. We said bubble water. She came and gave us some. And then we had decided what we wanted from the menu. So it was very slow also between the dinner, like the dishes coming out.
I mean, people are nice. That's the thing. Like, they are nice. It just the reception, the service is not fully connected, but they're very nice. And that goes back to the reason why, like, I think is because they're basically shutting down the whole, or like not shutting down, but like, yeah, the construction work. So nobody's really caring for the last few months that they have open, right? Like that's, I think that's why.
Yeah.
But like all in all, the whole experience with the food and the taste and stuff, it was really good. I don't have any complaints.
It was very nice. And then we just walked around a bit outside. It was very beautiful and cozy, but it was a bit cold, so we only did it for like 15 minutes. And then we went to sleep. Woke up, breakfast. Yeah, so breakfast was included in the hotel booking. So it was a buffet, classical Swedish breakfast. We had smoked salmon, like 5 different types of bread, 1 croissant, and then they had some semi-dessert, like sweets, but not like very heavy. You could get like yogurt and granola or Nutella. They had some scrambled eggs, bacon, and then Swedish small sausages. We call them like Prince sausage. And also mushrooms and baked tomatoes. And then cheese, ham, all those kind of things, cream cheese as well. So I think the breakfast was very good. They also offered ginger shots, coffee, and other types of drinks. And the view from the like food hall is very nice, very cozy, like good lighting. So I was very happy with the breakfast.
I mean, yeah, the dinner, the breakfast, everything was good. You could add more for the breakfast, like beans. No, we can do without those. Like beans,
No.
maybe burger.
No.
Some waffles.
They had Swedish pancakes as well, but
some fried chicken.
No.
Some donut.
No. The funny thing is, I heard like there was 2 young teenagers sitting there, and their parents was like, "Well, they have pancakes. Don't you want to eat some pancakes?" And she's like, "Oh, Mom, they're disgusting. They remind me of like the school pancakes." And I was like, oh my God, yeah, girl, I agree. Like, I didn't get any pancakes because they look exactly like the pancakes we grew up with in school. Like, I love Swedish pancakes, like the thin ones, but when you do them at home, you get more like crispy, but like the ones you get at the school cafeteria, they're always so like soft, you know, and like a little bit thicker.
I like them.
No, okay,
that was
like
the best thing.
Yeah.
And some strawberry jam.
But I think if I wanted to add something to the breakfast, I think it would be like fresh tomatoes, even some red or purple onion.
The bread was really good.
The bread was really good. But that's that. Okay, moving on to the last part of our hotel stay, which was the spa. So we booked a 2-hour sitting. You have to book it. They have a normal like swimming pool, and then they have a steam bath, steam sauna. They have a jacuzzi. In the ladies / and the men's, you have a normal sauna. You could also go on the outside, but since they're renovating, we have to stay indoors. So I think that was very nice. We only stayed there for like, I was almost an hour in there.
Yeah. I had a business meeting.
Yeah, he had a business meeting.
Yeah.
On a Saturday. Who has business meetings on Saturdays? Got anything else you want to say?
Just beautiful weather, beautiful scenery. Look, it's like we are in a fantasy world. It's just like Lord of the Rings kind of vibe. But yeah,
This
let's
is
see
Sweden.
what we can do later, what we can show you, what we can share. Dos more minutos.
Okay, so let's check out. And we're back with an update. We just left Uppsala and we made some jewelry, and these are the things.
The final result.
So Vincent made these and they look so nice. Like, I love them.
You see what it is? Can you see? It's a chili.
So Vincent made these and I love them. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, and then I made this one.
So it's a matching set.
Yeah, so supposed to like, ooh, all about chili. Could have had like this. It was a great experience. 4 hours went by so fast. Like, I feel like it wasn't enough time. Oh, calm down.
Young men.
Yeah. That's why, you know, in Sweden, if you're a male, like for example, you're a male and you're 22 years old versus a female who's 22 years old, I think the insurance costs more for the men because they are reckless drivers. That's the only thing that is like fair when it comes to, like, you know, it's like a fact and then it's fair.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to work, why are women still getting less money than men? That's not fair. Reckless at the road, reckless at work.
Yeah.
Give
right.
that girl that salary.
Yeah. All in all, what do you think?
I think everyone should, if you have a little money and you have time, I think you should definitely do this. It's fun. Maybe you should study a bit about the terms though that they use when it comes to these things, just to make it easier. Just the process itself.
Mm-hmm.
And really have a clear mind, but also flexible and open to changes when, like, you're making your jewelry. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, it was really fun. I think like the first 2 hours just went by super quick. Like they make you make a pendant with the teddy bear in copper for you to try out how to cut it out, like the plate. That we spent like 1.5 hours working on that pendant. And I think like obviously you don't have to spend so much time, but like we wanted, or it just felt like you wanted to spend more time because you don't want the edges to cut you. And then we were like, oh, maybe these can be for our future kids if we get kids, like as a gift. Like, yeah, your mom and dad made it. It's cute, but it is copper, so copper does have a tendency to like color your skin, and then it becomes green. But yeah, the copper thing took 1.5 hours for us. If you don't really care, get a simple shape, just do it super quick. Don't even care about how it's gonna look, because what you want to do is your own jewelry, like your own design, and that's what you want to spend the most time on. Like there was a teenage couple, like they started way earlier than we did, and then it was too many people, so like they got help at first, but then we had to wait for everyone else to finish.
Yeah.
So like they got help way before us because they were done with the pendant for the teddy bear. There are too many people.
Yeah.
For 2 teachers.
But I think we were like 10 people, and there's so many steps. And I told Vincent, like, they don't have like pictures up saying like usually if you're doing something similar to these are the steps, these are the things you're using. And also like safety stuff, I wish it said like a note like this is the steps to use this, because I was scared. It was fire and chemicals. I ain't no chemist, you know.
Yeah, like be careful, don't use this tweezer for this liquid, because if you do it, it's gonna like explode or whatever they said.
But overall, we had to stay over like 20 minutes extra.
I think we stayed for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We had fun.
Yeah, it was super nice as well. So
Yep, that's it. But now we're going to Cong. We're gonna grab some food, and it's okay. We're only like, they started 25 minutes ago, so we're still gonna catch the sun and everything. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay guys, bye.
So, welcome to Cong, a Vietnamese street food restaurant and bar in the center of Stockholm. Oh look, there's my friend and the owner of this restaurant. I didn't bother to have him say a few words because he was too busy with his grand opening of the outdoor seating. But look at this, it's a party. Look at this food. It's a party, it's bomb. It's good, it's great, it's marvelous. It's Vietnamese, it's authentic. And the bar, it's a vibe. Just look at this banh mi burger. It's genius, man. Look, I promise you, come here for good food and great drinks. And the food, look at this food. We had all this food for 4 people, and we finished all of it.